This is simply fascinating.
Okay, welcome back. Okay. Apparently my internet died during that bit. So I apologize for that. What does the Staff of Goldamal the Balderson do? Target takes 25 points of damage and twice as much magic damage. Cool. All right. I'm sure that would be useful if I was Dragonborn. Cool. Actually, hold on. Give me a minute. We're in Winterhold, aren't we? Cool. Alright. We're back. I guess we now need to return to the college. Ah, how about we follow the slightly less steep path that is actually a path. And is marked by path markers. What?
That's the last of them.
Okay. Who are you?
What is it now?
What? Hold on. The companions? In Winterhold? What the... Wow, okay. Why did you join the companions?
To hear Farkas tell it, our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jürgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect.
Who are the companions?
You'll hear some of the brighter faces around here talk about honor and glory. I've got nothing against it, but for me, the promise of coin is what feeds my blade. Wherever someone in Skyrim doesn't feel up to defending their own honor, we'll take up their burden.
Where do you stand on the war?
There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword.
Fair enough. Can I join the companions?
I don't know if you're capable, and I don't have time to find out. If Kodlak will vouch for you, I might have some work you could do.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what the companions are doing in Winterhold. But that's... I've never seen that before either. Oh, here she is.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Oh, I am. Why did you join the companions?
Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers?
No.
Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides.
Who's in charge around here?
The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders.
Who are the companions?
Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, sister. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. Farewell.
Right. Exactly what I needed. General store.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
Do you get much business way up here?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
You said something about a bad deal?
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What was the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
I could look into it for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
Why set up shop here?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Branmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
I'll take that claw for 50 gold.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Cool.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
All right. Okay. So I don't have vampirism yet. There's still hope for me. Actually, what time is it? 8:29. We can do this, then go to bed. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm having a bit of a think.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, sir.
Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Dangerous research must be a problem here.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
I need to speak to you about Sarthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
We found some sort of orb. Tolfdir wanted you to see it.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
What is it? What is it? A Staff of Mage Light. Hell yeah. I'd like to know more about the college's history.
I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid.
What happened in the last few hundred years?
The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched.
What caused the Great Collapse?
No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
Tell me more about the Great Collapse.
The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
Have you ever met with the Sijic Order?
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
What's the purpose of the college?
Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. Until next time.
Excuse me. I need more health. Ooh, what's this gem? Alright, hold on. I need to make a document. I probably should have done this beforehand. But, I'm not good at planning things. Actually, no, I'll be fine. I can just write this down. write it down. Mage. I'll do it when I'm off stream. Okay. Ureg grow shrub. Sorry, I know it says grow shub, but I read it as grow shrub. Cool. Alright. So we need to go to the Arcanium.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
I need to learn about something we found in Zarthal.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
You don't have anything that could help?
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Doesn't anyone care that Orthorn stole these things from the college?
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
Who is this Orthorn?
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
Why are these mages in Felglow Keep?
Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave.
Are there any special books you're looking for?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Good evening, Kenai. Hope you're doing well. You take your work very seriously.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
What have you got for sale?
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
Oh, you've got books. I don't need books just yet. This is quite an impressive library.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Is there any college business that I can assist with?
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more
dangerous locations.
I'm ready for some adventure.
Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Cool.
Fight well.
Alright, well, we've got a bunch of stuff we can do. But... oh,
You there. I have questions for you.
this
You in
wanker.
Sathol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Maybe?
I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns.
Why does this matter to you?
Something was discovered in Sathol that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
What a wanker. I wonder if we can follow him. I mean, yes, we can follow him, but I wonder if he has anything to say.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
No. Wait. You came all the way up here to go back down to the Hall of Elements. Why not just go to the Hall of Elements? I have questions about this man. Alright, where's he going? I have no interest in following him now.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
What are you talking
Give you
about?
a bit of advice. If you want to work on something that's not officially allowed, don't tell anyone you're doing it. There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them, of course.
What's not allowed here?
Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds.
I understand you're an elf who knows how to get things.
All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me at my quarters.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I was going to go to bed. I was so distracted by hunting for books that I forgot it's bedtime.
If you ever need something, especially something... I've spent a long time building up a list of contacts for goods from all over Tamriel.
I guess he's got to go to his quarters. Come on. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Some of us have things to do. Like sleep.
Even with the I hope you've got some coin.
I do. The question is, what have you got?
Let's just take a look then.
I have a staff of Whoa! Where did you get that? I think I'll keep my staff of Mage Light. Could be useful. Oop. No, not there. Really wanted a potion of cure disease. Hup, maximum effort. Wait, what do you mean bed owned? Oh, wait, this is my bed. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's get out into Skyrim. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at our map. Find out where we're going. Okay, so you're all the way past Solitude. Doesn't seem like a good use of my time. Okay. Mouldering Ruins. Find a copy of Arcana Restored. And you're in Felglow Keep. So what I'm thinking, my best plan is to probably head south to Windhelm and then head west to Whiterun, either southwest or up through this mountain pass. And oh, actually no. Oh wait, no, because that's. I think these are falls. So I'll have to go up through this pass and come around to Felglow Keep, and then I can go to Whiterun, and then I can go over to Rorikstead. And when I go over to Rorikstead, I can solve the puzzle thing that's somewhere around here. Alright, we have a plan. And also we need to cure our vampirism.
Winterhold belongs to Skyrim, not the Imperial's ordinances.
Hard to believe I ever complained about Riften being cold.
Yeah, no, it's bloody cold up here. Never let the pelts go to waste. Hello. Who's this up here?
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Solitude! You are on the wrong side of the
Why
province.
are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. The Emperor's cousin, remember?
You are going on the
Hopefully these
wrong
gifts will
road.
Put us in her good graces, secure that import deal.
What was that?
Do something.
All over now.
Hello.
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
Enjoy the wedding?
Indeed, if we ever get there.
Speak to my husband if you must.
Damn it.
Get away from me, you Skyrim trash.
I'm not from Skyrim, I'm from Valenwood. I guess I am wearing a helmet, so she probably can't see my ears. I wonder is anyone in here? In the Whistling Mine. Hello.
Be careful where you step in the mine. Don't want to cover up some valuable ore or gems or something.
You're the only one here? I don't need to do any mining just yet. I have no need for it. Wait a minute. This path leads me away from Windhelm, and I wanted to go to Windhelm. So I may need to go cross country. Is that Windhelm over there? Oh, I've been neglecting all these. Whoa! Ooh, snowberries. I wonder if you can eat the snowberries. You can! They fill you with a comfortable warmth. Yeah, this path isn't taking me where I want to go. Oh, there is another path. I didn't see this one. Maybe because this one isn't... Oh, hold on. Damn it. Got him. Well, that one goes straight into archery. Thank you. So someone earlier mentioned crowd control, and like crowd control interests me, but I don't think I would normally be playing it, mainly because I feel like it takes something away from the roleplay, and I'm a big roleplay channel, so what the frig? What the fussing hell? Run away from the flame atronach. That was terrifying. That was just a flame atronach that was just around. God, it's so flipping cold in Winterhold. How is it only 9 in the morning? Feels like I've been walking for hours. Well, I have been walking for hours. 2 hours, specifically.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in a burial crypt? No good can
Skyrim isn't very friendly for our golems, so we mostly just keep out of the way.
There should be a way in.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brother.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard that like there was some kid who was trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood. It's pretty weird.
Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Sure, what do you have?
Not much, but I hope you like them.
Aw, I'll take everything you've got, sweetie. Who are you? Where are your parents?
They're dead.
Oh.
My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
I could adopt you if you want.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
No, I don't.
Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
I feel bad for this kid already. That's so sad. Alright. Magical shop.
Ulfric will listen to you.
It's not that simple. Ulfric wants Skyrim for the Nords. He doesn't trust.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Who supplies your goods?
I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
So nothing in here is stolen? Nothing at all?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I could return the ring for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it
Are
in a
you
trunk or
racially
something,
profiling me because
I
I'm a
will make it
Bosma?
worth your while. Take a look.
I feel like he's racially profiling me because I'm a Bosma. Do I have anything I need to get rid of? No. I don't know. Some of this stuff could be useful.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Please have some cure disease. Draft of health, draft of vigor, minor healing, major healing, plentiful stamina. No cure disease.
Don't.
Alright. Well, apparently this guy wants me to
At you in her house.
do some sneaking. Well, there's money in it. New Gnesis Corner Club. I don't need to go to a club.
It's hard work. It's good to relax when
That's
I
a
can,
residence.
but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
I really need like a magic store or a potion shop. I am lost. Maybe I can cross the street.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Fair enough. All of the. Alright. Well, we know that Ms. Giordano is in a different part of the city, so... Alright. Damn it. Close. Damn it. Little bit more. Got it. I think someone saw me. Whew. Okay, so that worked. What's down here? Ooh, an apothecary.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can just.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. I'm so close to the answer.
Sorry, what are you arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
If you tell me where it is, I can get it for you.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
What is the white file?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the file will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
Why is the file so important to you?
I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
I sure am. Please cure disease. He's got a potion of cure disease. Yes! I just get the potion and like immediately quaff it.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the fire, you fool. I'm sorry to always be so hard on you, boy. I just worry I don't have much time left.
Master, don't say such things. There is always time.
Don't be so sure. Now, have you finished grinding the dried snow berries?
No. Not yet. I'm sorry,
Cool.
Reading up on the effects of distillation.
What? You've been lollygagging in idle reading?
No,
I'm pretty sure there's no lollygagging.
Out of my sight!
No lollygagging.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed. I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
Here, have a drink on me.
Got any ale or mead?
I've got some wine.
Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
Right. I would like to use your tanning rack, please.
One should never pay too much attention to rumors. You have piqued my curiosity. Please, continue.
Working in Windhelm is great.
Oh, fantastic. I get to craft that.
In fact, thieves have been known to kill.
Come and browse my fine selection. Everything's fresh and delicious.
Not that I'd know anything about it, of course, but
I never expected Ulfric to live up to his legend, but he does.
I might as well get the studded armor and see if I can refine it.
I couldn't ask for a better teacher than Owengo.
I need an iron ingot. Hey,
Need some metal hammer?
you're the castle blacksmith?
Of course I am. What do I look like? A tavern wench?
Yes, and a very
don't let
pretty
my
one.
Words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right.
What's so special about this sword?
Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword was legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy, but no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place.
Oh, really?
If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful.
Of course you would. How's your steel?
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Jorl, but he has the good fortune to work the Sky Forge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. Everyone says, take a look.
I need an iron ingot, please. Thank you. Just, no, just the one. Thank you. Just the one.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
You've been a good friend in a time of need.
Come and browse my fine
Apparel, studded armor. Leather armor fine is 37, studded armor is 30. Wait, it's worse? So I should just stick with the leather armor then.
I'm sorry I lost my Hermir, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I mean, I've got this studded armor that I made. I thought it'd be good. Turns out I was wrong.
If you meet anyone in your travels who needs good steel, send them my way.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
So I'll make this leather helmet,
I never expected Ulfric
and
to
then
live
I'll
up to his
temper it.
legend, but he does.
I have a little of everything for sale. Come see for yourself.
Cookware, none. Some other things for your room.
Hey buddy,
Need some metal hammered?
not really. I've got a helmet.
Blades, helmets,
Yep.
pretty much anything to suit your needs.
It works. I just have a better one now.
All right.
Alright. Nope. So the blacksmith doesn't even have a shop?
Name's News. I'm the cook.
Alright.
Stormcloaks, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Wow, you're garbage.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
I'm an elf too. I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Looks like those Nords were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Why would anyone think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Safe travels.
I don't think I like it here. I think I'm gonna leave. Alright. So let's have a look at the map. Well, actually, this'll do. I just need somewhere to put my armor on. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Okay, so I need to get up here. Problem is, the obvious route up here, this is all very rocky. It's probably easier to come down than it is to go up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go... Wait, what is that? Oh, right! I did the break-in. I forgot about that. Well, by the time I'm done, it's probably going to be bedtime, so... I guess I gotta stay the night in Windhelm. Yay. Forgot I did this guy, yeah.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for no one.
Take a good look around. I'm sure. Have you taken care of that little problem?
It's dealt with.
Thank you, thank you. Asura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours.
I didn't need the... Okay.
Do come again.
Well, I mean... If I'm gonna be stuck here in town... Let's see, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. It's a little late to be setting out, I think. So... I wonder if I can get an audience with the Jarl.
Poor old woman. Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Really? Already? Damn, word spreads fast in Skyrim.
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If
There's
he's
no
not
glory
with us,
in war.
he's against
It's
us.
just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Oh, thank you, Kenai.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Godmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes.
You will?
Why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
That's so confusing to people who aren't watching this on Twitch.
Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Galmar thinks we should double our men in the Reach.
A reasonable strategy.
And you, Yorleaf?
Well, sir, the hold of Falkreath is fairly vulnerable and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point, old friend.
To be sure, my lord, I am not skilled in the arts of war or military tactics.
But you're able to see the whole in the parts, and for that I'm grateful.
As you wish, sir.
Hey, Ulfric, do you remember me?
I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits.
That's not why I'm here.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me?
At Helgen, they said you shouted the king to death.
Not entirely true. Though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
How goes the war?
Damn Tullius. He's pocketed men in the rift. It's dangerous having Imperials skulking about on the southern border of East March.
How goes the war?
Tullius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. It will be their undoing. Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear. The Empire's ravenous hunger for Skyrim silver makes them fierce, but rest assured, we'll win the Reach and wrest it from their greedy paws. We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital.
Why are you fighting this war?
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne.
That's not what
We're
happened.
Because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
So you're fighting because you think that populism is more important than realpolitik. Cool. Alright. No.
I killed Toruk to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
And what of his widow? Doesn't she claim the throne?
Indeed. Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Some call you... Do you desire to be High King?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations.
Oh, define what a true High King
Long,
is.
He's been handpicked by the Emperor and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
Yeah, no, I'm done. Yeah, this guy, I was like, no, I want to hear him out, and no. I want nothing to do with this man.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good battle.
It's all just mindless populism and,
The townsfolk call me
you
Captain
know,
because I used to be a sailor.
racist dog whistles. I'm gonna stay the night.
News. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
I'd like to hire a room, rent a room.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Thank you.
Every night, I walk around a Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
Let me know if there's anything
Wow.
else you need.
You really don't want me to like anybody in Windhelm, do you? Nom 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 nom. Have some dinner and sleep for 12 hours. It's been a while since I've had a good night's sleep. And get up nice bright and early in the morning. Have myself an apple for the breakfast. Put on my hunting helmet. Let's get the hell out of this racist town. It's just full of terrible people.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
I didn't even say anything. I was just walking. God, everyone in this town is horrible. Well, no, there was that one guy, but he asked me to literally break into someone's house. So, no. Actually, how much is a horse? Nope, it's not open. And I don't want to spend any more time here than I have to, so I'm going to come up this path and then loop around to Felglow Keep. Got my bow. See here, there's a path. Oh. How are you not dead? Like, it'd be interesting to climb up the waterfalls, but I really... no. Let's not. Yeah. Oh, it looks like there's a path up here. We may not need to cross. Oh, there is a path. Ah, it's a mill. I thought that might have been a spider. It was in fact just rocks. Okay, let's have a look at our map here. No, we need to keep going. Some steep going. And, well, this looks nice. We're back up in the snows again, though. What I wouldn't give for some warmth. Uh-oh. I could be a pelt trader. Got enough of them. Let's have a look at our map. Nope. Ah, that's a dwarven ruin. Oh, oh. This river probably comes from snowmelt. Well, I could actually probably... oh, maybe. No, it's a little too steep. I might be able to come through here. There might be a path. Don't think so, actually. This all looks pretty steep. Nope, Dwarven Ruin. Not only Dwarven Ruin, but inhabited Dwarven Ruin. So... oh, we're gonna have to be careful. That looks like it might be a giant's camp. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Maybe we could... deer hide, goat hide, and some gold. Unlucky. Ah, there's the mammoth. And there's the giant. Crap, we've been seen. That was intense. But we are at the right place. So if we just crest over this hill, we might make our way to the keep. And we need those books. Can't get up there. Oh, it's getting very steep now. But on the bright side, looks like we're at the snow line. Fun fact. Not in terms of latitude, but in terms of elevation. I live just beneath the snow line. So when it gets cold enough, we get snow. But most of the time, we don't. And of course, this time of year in Australia, it is summer to the point where I am not wearing trousers. Because it's hot, you see. What is that? Oh, a tree fell over. Okay. At least it's not inhabited by Falmer. This is true. Actually, I have not come across any Falmer thus far in this game. Hello. What's your story?
Hello there, friend. How lucky for you to chance upon a bard on the road.
Yeah. A bard surrounded by 2 dead bodies. What are you doing out here?
Some may find their inspiration tucked away in
Wait, haven't I already met you?
Or by carousing in the cities. But I find it here, in the vast expanses of Skyrim.
Best, I wasn't going to ask him to sing.
The best tales are those of adventure.
Yeah,
Who could truly write such a tale without first experiencing such? Hello there, friend. How lucky for you to chance upon...
Yeah, these bandits are dead.
Bard on the road.
Those bandits are dead, and that bard killed them. Alright, Fell Glow Keep, everybody. It's getting late-ish, so this will be we'll do this dungeon and we'll call it. That's an Atronach. Apparently I need to find a way to get underneath. But they've got an Atronach freaking summoned. What if I rope-a-dope him? Just like yeet down and in. Which I guess would be less of a yeet and more of a Kobe. Alright, whatever I'm looking for, these books are somewhere in here. I need to be aware of traps. How did he see me? Oh! So he sees me. He's not doing. Oh, okay, now he's doing. Cool. Got some frostbite venom.
Stop her at my hand.
Whew. He's got a. Can I eat the Daedra heart? I can! And I've got a book of Ray's Zombie. Which now I know what to do. Oh wow, this is a veritable leaks. There's a lot of stuff here. Nope. There's a whole lot of stuff here. Ale. You know what? I think I've earned this. Gonna eat some of them leeks. I'm gonna drink your beer. What's over here? Adra and Daedra. And Chance's Folly. Okay. Potions? We like potions. Alright, that is a pressure plate. And it is for those darts. That... Oh, and that's the way we gotta go. Are there any other ways to get around? Stamina potion. I do have this Staff of Mage Light. What is in here? Cast iron pot. This is probably a kitchen of some kind. There's a chest. We could probably try picking the chest. Damn it. Let's try this again. Excellent. Golden stamina potion. Warhammer, iron armor, all of that I am not trained in because it is heavy. Ransom of Zarek. Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, not interested. Close the door. Now, how do we get... Damn it! How do we get around? We do not. There's someone... There are prisoners here. There are prisoners here. You're a vampire. I'm sorry. You're a vampire and I only just got away.
I love it when dinner walks right into my arms.
Who are these mages? Oh! Fantastic. create steel armor and weapon of forges and produce. I'll take the eagle eye perk. It's not super useful. I need more arrows. Because I am out. You are also a vampire. And you are also a vampire. Oh! There is a mage there who I probably should have been aware of.
Fire, frost, or lightning, you will suffer at my hand.
I forgot how, they go. What the hell? He just went down. Okay, so whoever this guy is, he's been doing experiments on vampires, which doesn't seem terrible. I'm gonna have to be careful here. Damn it. What? What the frig was that? Sorry, I realized I was muted for a whole bunch of that. I actually don't know how much I was muted, but anyway. Okay. So I think I'm gonna call it there for the night, just because it's getting late. Who's online? Who do we want to raid into? Oh, of course. Wait. Just gotta make sure she's still playing. Yep. Alright. No argument. I'm raiding into Pixel Turkey because she's playing Gabriel Knight 2. And Gabriel Knight 2 is amazing. It's the best game possible if you want gay German FMV werewolves. And it looks like she is up to the last act of the game, which is the opera. So cool. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time when we will do the dungeon properly.
Due to her fear for her parents' lives, but now that the service is over, she is horrified to find herself that Baron's wife, and is mourning her final separation from Engelhart. After her poignant opening aria, the Baron approaches her and tries to draw her back to the party. He calls for the entertainment, hoping to cheer her up. In strides a traveling show of minstrels. They wear comic costumes and full face paint and immediately proceed to play and juggle for the crowd. One of them, a mime with a tragic frown painted on his face, seems to want to hover near and amuse the bride. She keeps brushing him off, clearly depressed and tearful, and he does his best to make her laugh. After the amusing antics of the minstrel's first song, the tone changes. The minstrel's music grows dark and theatrical.
Yeah, good luck making her laugh when you've made her your prisoner.
The Baron protests, preferring the comedy, but he's reassured by Hildegunda's father. The minstrels gather in a circle around the frowning minstrel. They whirl around him, and he slowly sinks from sight. The music grows more frantic. Suddenly, the minstrels burst apart like petals, and standing in the center of the room is a wolf. The villagers scream, but Hildegunda cries out that it is Engelhart. The wolf does not attack the crowd. It only lifts its head and begins to howl. The Baron screams at the wolf to stop, and he screams at the villagers to kill the wolf, but they only stare in horror. The Baron pulls his hair and gnashes his teeth. He